I gotta point this out real quick. Why? I mean, I get. I mean, okay. I'm gonna ask a question, but dude, this knob like sucks, man. We've been making faucet knob things for probably hundreds or thousands of years. Why, if you're gonna improve on it, would you make something that is not an improvement? And why would a hotel buy something that, like I would have just, just a regular people trying to be fancy? So here's the hotel I'm staying at. I don't see the name anywhere. Holiday Inn. There's the name. It's actually about 3 miles away from the event. I hotwired a hotel and got a 3-star one because my girlfriend didn't want me to get a 1-star. I would have got the 1-star joint. That mug was $25 a day. I don't care. But she was like, no, don't do that. So I didn't do it. Here's the walk. Oh, where are those trees? Look, there's a bunch of. I have to go get. There they are. There's a bunch of cactuses and stuff over there. I'll go touch one after the event. It's about 7:20 now, I think. The event starts at 9. You recommended getting there early to power network or network with movers and shakers or something. Anyway, just doing what I'm told. That's all I ever do. Alright, gotta go get some breakfast sandwiches. For those of you on the Milltown Clan email list, see, went and hit the dollar menu like I said I would. And this is just a random thought, but people make fun of the fanny pack, but look, it gets it in. Look, I'm carrying my event bag here, got my water, got other gear in the back. Yeah, this is a utility belt. It's a satchel. Anyway, I was gonna drop some thoughts about McDonald's here. Like, I actually like McDonald's. Like, I like them. Like, I like the food. It tastes good to me. I like the business. Like, if you study, if you read business books and marketing books and stuff, McDonald's comes up a lot. There's a lot to learn there. And yeah, it's good times. It really is. A lot of people poo-poo on them, but like the food is unhealthy or something. But people are unhealthy. This food isn't unhealthy. People are like, the food is unhealthy, and then they smoke cigarettes. They don't exercise. They do nothing. Shit. So that was one thing I like to say. And the other thing I was gonna say about McDonald's is the dollar menu is just baller. I guess that's kind of doesn't make sense, but it does. It's really cool. I don't know if you ever noticed, but when you go to McDonald's in the morning, there's always some homeless person in there counting up pennies and buying stuff, getting them a sandwich or a coffee, and they get to just chill in there, and McDonald's is cool with it. I've never seen an employee kick a bum out of McDonald's, maybe if someone's unruly, but yeah, I think that's awesome. What all this talk about eat healthy and all this kind of stuff. Not that it's super expensive, but it's kind of expensive eating. Well, I guess if you're just eating vegetables and stuff and beans and rice, it ain't so bad. But it's expensive to eat healthy, and B, a lot of people can't afford it. They can afford the dollar menu. Dollar menu gets it in. Yeah. All right, I'm done. Hey yo. Anyway, there's that's where the event is at the Hilton. Let me get back in the shade. Back up. What was I gonna say? Oh, here's something that's kind of interesting. I'm actually, I guess I'm working on it, but I never did good at networking and networking events because maybe I am good, but I have my own style. But I was never good at just randomly walking up to people hey, what do you do? Hi, I'm this one. Hey, So maybe I'll practice that a little bit while I'm here. I'm not sure what the recording policy will be inside of the event. I'll ask, but if I can, I'll get some clips here and there of what's going on inside. Otherwise, you'll have to check out my blog and see what I write about it, and if I add any photography. That's all I got. Ooh, golf course. That's an interesting looking tree. Yo! So, the event's right through, you see the top of that doorway right there? And yeah, I just walked right by everything and came out here. This is the networking I always do. You'll always find me posted in a corner somewhere by myself, pondering life or something like that. I guess I'll go back inside in a second. Thought I'd sit down and just enjoy the little man-made river here and the natural sounds of the expressway. Really snazzy atrium, and there's a bar over there. So the doors just opened. Everyone's pouring into the event. Lots of people. More will probably show up, maybe. I don't know. So I'm not sure if I can record in here yet, but I'll get a little ninja clip for you guys real quick. There's Joe back there. I didn't meet him yet. And here's the event. They got the dual screens. I'm kind of in back. But, yeah. What's up, guys? The event is awesome. Next year, you'll be able to come back, look at this video, say, this here was the day Milltown Kid made the transformation and turned into an internet millionaire superstar. Anyway, check out this here. So this is a cactus. Where are all the spiky things at? So here I am touching my first cactus. I guess my first big wait, is that a cactus? What is this thing? Now I don't know. Now I don't know what's going on. Well, touching my first. Hey, look at that. That looks like Salmon Max or something. Anyway, going to In-N-Out Burger. See it over there? Kume said, eat at In-N-Out Burger, or he was gonna, I don't know, suplex me or something. So, In-N-Out Burger time. So here's my In-N-Out Burger, the double or something like that. What's awesome about In-N-Out, there you can see the out, can't see the in, is that it's so simple. You go there isn't like 50 value menu thing. Here, I'll throw a picture of the menu in. But you just go and you pick up your, just like, what do you want? A burger? A burger with cheese? Or 2 patties? And that's it. I'm at some mall here. There's Best Buy. Dan Kennedy just walked by, and his walk was legendary. I need to learn how to just learn his walk. That's it. I'd be good. Whoo! What's up, guys? A long but awesome day. It is 12:01 a.m. here in Phoenix. I need to go to sleep. I'm tired. I woke up at like 4 in the morning. I'm not really gonna do a recap of the event. Not in this video. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna use this video. I want to though. I want to. So hopefully you'll see this, and that means I used it because you're watching it. What did I want to talk about? So I was walking home. Anyway, I got a lot of notes. Let's see how many notes I got. Let's see. There's my notes. That's pretty. Can you see that good? I mean, if I flip through, pretty decent chunk of notes that I wrote, but they provided this fatness. Here we go. A whole manual with transcripts of stuff, letters, and all kinds of stuff. That's awesome. Okay, here. This is what I was gonna say. Hey, I was gonna say something about disappearing. No, that's not right. I don't know what to call it. But it's funny. I'll probably appear to be more online than ever in the near future. But I'll be very online. But I don't know how to explain this. I guess I'm gonna start setting up all the automated things. Nothing spammy. Just make it easier to sort and sift through the prospects that I want to get to, as I'll be selling stuff. And up until now, I haven't really sold anything. I've just been experimenting with marketing stuff and doing stuff and whatever. But what's interesting, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of wanted to capture this this moment. Like right before I went to the hospital, I was trying to. My beard looks a little gnarly. Right before I went to the hospital in 2009, I tried. I was trying to do this like membership site for the Milltown Clan and all this. Doing too much stuff. I was going nuts. Anyway, I went to the hospital, got out, had to recover, and put it all back together. It's all kind of back together how I want it. And I guess I'm gonna go kind of right back to that, but not right back to that. I'll ease into it. This is really rambly. I should just go to sleep. I don't know. Whatever. And well, there was a bunch of video before this, so if you hung out and decided to watch, that's cool. What I essentially wanted to say is it's going to be interesting. I can kind of tell you exactly, like I've been planning this and putting it together for a long time in my mind. I guess I just got to implement. Well, and some of it I had to like actually figure out, like the owning life system. I didn't have a system before, so there was really nothing to sell. But it's I don't want to say it's funny, haha, but I'm going to essentially charge first a little bit of money, then a lot of money for everything that I've been doing for basically free or donation, and people are going to pay for it. And that's, I don't want to say it's funny, like it doesn't make me go, ha, ha, ha. It's more like it's interesting. Like, I'll give you some examples. So, for example, I've been teaching Taichi twice a week. And this will even apply to maybe Shane, maybe my roommate will watch this video and see it this far. But it'll apply to him. It'll apply to everybody who's been going to class and everything. It'll be interesting. But like, let's say Taichi. I've been doing Taichi twice a week, 3 times a week actually, like 2 classes a week, and a free thing on Sundays. And I've done it, donation based. Just sometimes I bring a bucket to drop money in. Sometimes I don't. It's like whatever, and it's just it's me, the same guy that now in the future people will pay money to see and get instruction from. But so yeah, you present people with that situation. You present people with, hey, it's free. It's free. Come whenever you want. It's free. Pay whatever you want. It's free. It's all good, and it's free. And you may not know this right now. Not a lot of people do, but I think I am one of the foremost experts in Tai Chi in the world, even. Or I'm getting there. I work on it pretty hard. I haven't lately. I've been working on the marketing piece, but when I'm done sorting that all out, I'm gonna go right back to refining my craft. Keep going to seminars and training a lot, and I love Tai Chi. But anyway, and I guess that explains the marketing half. Maybe I don't know what people see in their minds right now. Maybe they see just this guy that likes to I I don't know, just likes Taichi and is doing it and has a website. I mean, that's how I'm marketing myself. That's what I am, I guess. But in the future, maybe near future, maybe far future, I'm gonna be, the Bruce Lee of Tai Chi, and all of a sudden people want to pay me $1,000 an hour for classes, and really they're gonna be getting. Actually, to be honest, the day that I get paid $1,000 for an hour of private instruction with Tai Chi, that's a nice goal to begin with. I'll try to get up higher than that. But the day I get paid for that, they're not, they will get. I don't want to say nothing. They'll be, maybe I'll know some more things and can see more, but it'll probably be a lot of what I've been doing now 3 times a week for sometimes kind of no money really. Like after you figure my time and expenses to rent the room and stuff, and that's interesting. And the difference between right now with someone, you could be taking advantage of this. Actually, you could have been taking advantage of it on. Actually, you still can on the blog, because that's what I'm going to be focusing on with the Tai Chi. But you could, someone could be taking advantage, asking questions. I would openly answer. Like I got nothing to hide. The real work is in practicing every day. Like with most skills that are worth anything, like you can't get good at it overnight. Otherwise, everybody's good at it, and it's not worth anything. Anyway, so yeah, it's just interesting that the key difference, and I've known this for a long time, but I guess now I'm going to apply it. The key difference, this opposite video is messing me up, but the key difference between all these things is the marketing. Like you almost the same experience someone would get, like Shane, if he's watching this, or my roommate, the new loud, on a one-on-one experience. Right now, when we're just hanging out playing video games, and we're like, oh, let's do some Tai Chi. We do some Tai Chi. It's free. It's fun. I like it. He likes it. That same experience, someone's going to pay a lot of money for, and the difference is in the marketing. And that's interesting. You should think about that. Think about it heavily. I'm not really even getting into stuff I learned today. It's kind of related to stuff I've learned today. So that was the Tai Chi, for example. Same thing, for example, with I'll go to the my owning life, my owning. Oh, this finger's over. My owning life thing. It's what's interesting with that. Like I have a pretty clear model in my head, like how I want to do things. I want to offer a lot of awesome content for free. Really. I mean, and this is just true. I can just tell you this. I can tell everybody this. I'll tell you this on my email list. When you get on you might not get on it, but when someone gets on my email list, I'll tell them this, and they will still buy, the first thing, and they'll buy some second thing, and they'll get more expensive, but it won't be expensive because they're investing in themselves, and they should be getting a return on that investment. I've been investing in myself all these years with the marketing stuff is kind of new, but like with Tai Chi, with seminars, with travel, with going to Taiwan. That's why I wanted to go to Taiwan. That's why I wanted to learn Chinese. Anyway, I mean, the essence, like what you need to accomplish whatever it is you want to do in life. I've known this for a long time. I haven't really applied it to making money because I'm not sure. Like maybe I had some issues with money. I don't know. I seem to get and do what I want to do without it. But now I want to get and do a whole lot more. So I got to step it up. But and it's almost like any seminar you're paying for, video, ebook, book, it's almost like you need to unlock understanding that everything is right there for you for free. So maybe I guess it's not for free. If you got to pay a bunch of money to learn this, but it's like and knowing this. I mean, here I am. I spent money to come out here, and I mean, I guess like I'm more trying to learn techniques and stuff, but the basic premise is whatever it is you want to do, it like you can do, and it's I don't know how to explain this. Like learning Chinese or the Taichi is a good example of that. I think because man, it's late. This is a long video. This is gonna be way longer than all the stuff in front of this video. I'll have to hide the uh, the thumbnail with something else so you don't just see me in my room so people don't know that's coming. That'll be like a surprise. But um, oh, Chinese, like oh, I, and this is really like the whole owning life system. All I've really put together, and that's free. Like I'll end up making it clearer and making more resources for it, and charging to be a part of a community, and then charging to get direct access to me, and then charging to get direct access to different certified owning life consultants. And there's an app I want to make, and do this and do that, and all these different things. Um, I had some point there. Oh, but the point is, and I'll keep this free forever. I got this free actually. This system I got it for free. I mean, but I didn't get it for free because you have to like seek out. Even if I tell you this system and here it is for free, like that piece is for free. But the part that isn't free is you have to do it. You have to implement it every day or every week or however it is you choose to do it. Like that part isn't you can't buy that. You can't. There was no $10,000 course for that. Two things went through my head while I said that. One was I can't remember if his name is Michael Masterson or something. I don't know, but he this guy, Automatic Millionaire, I believe is the name. Automatic Wealth, something like that. There's like two books that have similar titles and they're different. But like he had an analogy in there that talked about becoming a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I mean this is really clear. People get this. You could go to the greatest black belt that you think there is, whether it's the Gracies or whoever, or Anderson Silva, he's the new hotness, whoever, and you could have all the money in the world. You could have all look, just I'm gonna pay you. You just tell me how much you need to charge me. I want to go up there for a weekend. We'll get the finest facilities. I want to go up there for a weekend and train Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're gonna just train 10 hours each day, Saturday and Sunday, and so you can give me my black belt. And I mean, maybe some person you could just give the person a black belt, like a college degree. I mean, there's nothing someone can do to actually make you like a legitimate black belt. Like after those 2 days, I don't care how hard you train or what secret techniques he shows you or whatever, there are no moves, there are no secret techniques, there's no advanced training you can do over the course of 2 days that is going to make you a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. It won't even make you a blue belt. Actually, you'll still be a really weak white belt. I mean, maybe not super weak, but still pretty weak white belt. You're not going to win any blue belt competitions, not with any good blue belts in it. And I mean, that story is really relevant to a number of situations. This video is going all over the place, huh? But I mean, it's really relevant because that's how marketing works. That's how internet marketing works. That's how this whole YouTube thing works. That's how all these things work. And yes, there are shortcuts that people take, but even no, there aren't shortcuts. Not for no. I mean, there's you can work efficiently. I guess I brought up YouTube and you can game the system and all that kind of stuff. But let me put it this way. There are no shortcuts in life. How about that? Like, so you can obviously you can rob banks and this and that the other thing, but the build to true real success, there aren't shortcuts. That was the first thing that came to mind. The second thing that came to mind, for some reason, and I'll just say it. I sat down in a bookstore and read this book in one sitting. It's really fun to read. I wouldn't mind reading it again, but it was The Alchemist. The Alchemist. And what was funny about that book, well, I don't want to spoil it, but that book came to mind. So I'll go read that book, and maybe you'll think about what I said here, and it'll make sense. This is one of the longest videos I've ever made, I think, ever. So let me get back to let me wrap up. Hopefully, a lot of people just dropped off and they're not even watching to this part. So because I'm going to give away the secrets now. No, I'm just kidding. Really, the greatest secret that I've come up with, and what I've I truly feel passionate about this. You know, actually, and I'll pull out my notes. Some cool people were at the event. I didn't know his name. I haven't Googled it yet, but Dean Grossi, something like that. Anyway, if you're in the U.S., that real estate guy that comes on TV, even I've seen it. I don't watch TV. I don't have a TV. Well, I have one for playing video games, but not for watching. There's no cable. I've seen the ads somehow, at someone's house selling those real estate books. He did like $100 million a year last year. But it is related to owning life. And I'll make some point and finish this up soon. But what he said is you have to feel, this isn't like quoting, but this is basically what he said. You have to feel so awesome about your product that you want everyone you know and love to have it. Or you think, it's so great that, you want your mom to do it. You want your friends to do it. So, as I actually started this thing thinking I would be focused on like the social Milwaukee, which I like just determined this was going to be my focus, and that ended up totally, it's still the case. Like I still have a meetup that I'm obligated to keep running, and there's still a lot I want to do with that. But, that little line about, then I lost it. But that line was epic. So getting back to owning life, and marketing and making money and all this kind of stuff is, I'm basically going to be setting up. Well, the first thing is you can go to my website now, and click start how to start owning life today or whatever it is. Maybe I hope next week, next year, and 5 years from now, maybe I'll have that little line somewhere. Maybe it'll be at the bottom of the website. I'll just always have that little line so this video stays relevant. That little line, how to start owning life today, because and that's something else. The whole reason I chose owning and not own life or how to own life or anything, because it's a constant. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. I just saw Dan Kennedy speak, who he had an awesome presence when I first saw him. He just walked in. He was all tall, and I was like, I gotta walk like that. Anyway, like he's made a lot of people a lot of money. He has a lot of money, whatever. There is still for him what owning is. That's at a different level than what it is for me. For me, I'm trying to get a car, and and pay people back. Still, that's my level right now. He's working on other things that are of another level, and that's cool, and that's why it's a constant. It doesn't stop. You're either doing it or not doing it, right? So, where I was going with that, I think, is that I feel so strongly about this thing. I want everyone doing it. I want all my friends doing it. I think everybody should be doing my version or some version of this, which if everything goes according to plan, I will make other products with variations of the system, the same system, whatever, that target different things. And maybe I'll develop or find or whatever individuals that can that can use the system with a different set of language, a different set of culture, and all that kind of stuff to to push the thing somewhere else. But that being said, the whole thing, I'll like I said, I'll put it in my marketing messages. It'll be in the videos. It's in this video. That page that I have, and I'll try to make it a little cleaner and more detailed and more like this is what you do. But it's even right now, it's pretty good. That page has everything you need to get anything you want
in life. I guarantee that. It has everything you need, all the technology you need is right there. I can't say all the tools. I was going to say all the tools, but all the technology is there. If you follow that system and you do it every day or every week or whatever that is for you, if you do that, you will get led to the books you need and the people you need and the tools you need and the other technology you need to get what you want. And and this is something I ask people all the time, and it's amazing that people can't answer this question, and then they wonder why. Oh, why is that? But like, and I'm this part is kind of missing in the system the way it's laid out now. But obviously, I'll fix that. But the first part, like right now, it's so funny. Everybody runs around looking for the tools and the secret and the tricks and the tips and all this kind of stuff. But they haven't figured out, they're working on step 2 and they haven't figured out step 1. And step 1 is just knowing exactly what you want. So, yeah, if you know what you want, that's really the secret. That's my main secret. Is just clearly knowing exactly what you want. When I was in high school or middle school, even I think I was like, I want to go to China and learn Chinese and study martial arts. Now I ended up in Taiwan, which I think ended up being a better alternative than China, in my own personal opinion. So that shifted a little bit. Had no idea how I was going to get there. Had no real plan. Although I used to like plans are good too. That's another tool. But even without plans and without knowing or without technology or whatever, just having a strong enough desire, a strong enough want, got me there. And yeah. So I was gonna say one more thing I heard somewhere, but if when the why is big enough, the how is easy. So that the why is kind of the want. And should I grab one more thing from the notebook? Whatever. This video's 23 minutes. Like my hard drive is gonna run out of space. Even Pagan said a lot of really good stuff. Actually, I'll give you one thing from Eben Pagan. He gave some books to read and all that, but without knowing what books he recommended, um, uh, he said, where is it at? Words are the currency of our minds. Some words are $1 words, and some words are $100 words. And what he was basically talking about when you're evoking emotion that gets people to respond or whatever. There's certain words and phrases you hear that make you go, they're like, ooh, or ah, or what. There's certain ones that are like, oh, whatever. Like, you want the words and stuff you use to be $100 words. That was one. And then to expand on that, you want to, as much as possible, only read material and deal with people who their mental currency is just dishing out $100 words and phrases and ideas. And that's when he gave his list of books and all that kind of stuff. But just knowing that, you might not be able to identify $100 words, or what you identify as $100 words and phrases and ideas and people, now, might change, 1 year from now, 5 years from now, or whatever. But just having that idea to only deal with $100 words, ideas, and people is pretty awesome. That was worth the probably more than 30 minutes you had to wait to get to that section of the video, I think, in my personal opinion. With all that said, I'll get to what I was actually getting to, and what I was getting to is in order for I can't leave you guys hanging like that. So I think maybe there's a 25-minute limit. This is look at that. That's crazy. I've never seen this before. I've never seen a video of me. Oh, I guess maybe I have if I've
done it in a mirror or something. Anyway, I think I hit some limit. 25 minutes maybe. My hard drive didn't run out of space. But I was saying something about where I was getting to. Anyway, the what what I was all getting to is that in order for this product that I feel very strongly about, that I've worked on really hard. I mean, I've worked on this really hard. Like next January or February, there'll be 4 years since I've had the idea and been trying to quantify it into something that I can. To me at the time, it was more just a feeling, something I felt strongly about, something that I knew, but that I didn't really have anything to pass on to anyone other than my excitement for you know owning or poning or however you want to say it life. It sounds really good in theory, but I didn't really have the practice, and that's what I've been doing my best to develop, and that's what I have now. Something. Um, yeah, and in order to take that to the next level, and then the level after that, and the level after that, and the level after that, I'm gonna have to market and promote and test and tweak and do everything I can to get it into as many hands as possible, and like really like from deeply from the bottom of my heart, like it's. I don't want to say it's not about the money, but money really is a byproduct of doing that. Because like again, here I am. If you go back to what I was saying about the Taichi, here I am. Willing to do Taichi for free. Really, like I show up. I show up every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm there. Every Sunday I'm there. Unless there's some reason I can't be there, but pretty I rarely miss. I'm there, ready to teach. I want to show people, and I don't have the people. I do have some people, and they've been awesome, but I'd like more. I want to get the knowledge out there. That's what I want to do. And in order to do that, there's a cost in acquiring new new people to show them this stuff that you think is awesome and that will bring value into their lives. There's a cost associated with that. And the reason that there's a cost is probably because there's so many other pieces of there's so much other garbage out there, that have already infiltrated their minds or is trying to infiltrate their minds, that you have to negate. You have to lay the pimp hand on all this other stuff that they're being inundated with constantly online and on TV and all that. You have to cut through all that, and cutting through all that is an art and a skill that you have to practice. It's an art and a skill called marketing, and the marketing. I mean, it just costs money, and you have to get a return on that money, so you can have more money to spend on marketing, and it just goes on and on and on like that. And you could theoretically, you could in theory, try to devise a marketing scheme or plan that that was just exactly one to one. When you spend $1, you get $1 back, and you're keeping it all even Steven, to be, I don't know, because you don't like making money or something, or making money is wrong. And I guess I still have hints of that from how I was raised or something. I don't know, but I mean, at the end of the day, and if you're doing business now, if you've tried to do business, or if you're gonna do business, you'll learn this really really fast. Is that I mean, I suppose the reason you want to try to maximize, even if you're coming from the bottom goodness of your heart, and you're really just trying to change the world. Like I'm on a crusade to change the world. I've scaled it down now to just Milwaukee, and if I can
figure out a really successful model for the city of Milwaukee, like all facets of it, you know. After I figure out one thing, I'm going to go to another and go to another and try to interweave them all within a city because I haven't really seen any successful models of even maybe. I guess I've seen maybe neighborhoods, and I haven't seen a city yet. So why change the world if no one's changed the city? People have trouble changing schools or changing a corporation. But I got off topic. What I was gonna say is that uh, oh, you'll have more than a few unsuccessful attempts at making money, which you will lose money. You will maybe go into debt. Try to avoid all that, but it happens. And you want to maximize the money you make uh, when you do find something successful, so you have that money to reinvest into other things that produce awesome. That's it really. At the end of the day, you are trying. It's a tool used as leverage to produce more awesome. If I had more money, I wouldn't have to edit this video. I could make more videos. Someone else could edit the video. Someone else could be holding the camera. Um, I could answer more questions. I could help more people. I could set up more advanced studios, more advanced software, do more advanced things. Yeah, that's it. So I think, did I say it? Did that finish? Oh, I finished. I think that finished. So uh, yeah. So it begins. And I'll give you now I'll speak really raw and unfiltered. I don't know if I ever speak raw and unfiltered. Either that or I do it all the time. Even I can't tell the difference. Yes, I can. I don't speak raw and unfiltered, not very often. But um, so my next steps are yeah, I guess I'm really gonna focus on the owning life package. Writing. What I want to do is make a really outstanding ebook that really delivers. I want it to be the final ebook. It won't be the final ebook, but I want it to be the final ebook. Like I want after someone reads this thing, they don't need to look like they're like, oh holy shit, I found it, and they feel so strongly about this thing that they have to tell all their friends about it, and I don't care. Like email it, put it up on BitTorrent, do whatever. Like give it to everybody. Um, that's the ebook I want to make. I just and I don't know if it'll have that effect upon reading it instantaneously, but I want that effect to be maybe after they've used it for a month or 2 months or 3 months or 6 months or whatever it is. They're like, holy shit, this thing worked. All these other things didn't work. This thing worked. This is the one. And this, it won't be true for all people, but for a percentage of people it will be true. And I want that percentage of people to tell a percentage of their people, and that continue on. So that'll be phase one. Phase two will lead them or you perhaps into a I'm not sure what yet, but I like membership site because I like where I want to go with that is that whatever you are doing on your own, you can take this and accelerate it doing it with other people who are serious about it. And the way they're serious is they're all there and they're all paying the same amount of money every month. Every single one of them is paying that amount of money. And and also like so no one's left out. Like you don't have to pay the money to be on the membership site. For some reason I'm all about like I don't want anyone left out. I want there to be zero barrier for the best stuff. I want to give away the best stuff for free. Like well, maybe it's not the best because you'll end up paying for some stuff, but basically so the idea with the community is you can go into a community, you got a community of people there doing it, and they're paying to be there every month, and they see the value in being in that community, and they know the value is there because they did it alone, whatever. But I also want there to be the material for you to set up your own groups locally that meet in person. It could just be you and a friend, you and two friends, you and not huge groups that do it, and you guys could, all the material and support for that will be available for free. And my motives will be honest. It'll be there available for free because I'm assuming you will share it, which will bring in, a lot of those people will turn into, hey, they want to do the membership stuff. Membership stuff, I want to, just increase whatever you were doing by yourself or even your group. Now it's like it's speeding up, and you're like, holy crap, this is crazy. Things are changing really fast for me. This is great, awesome, and then from there it goes into more personalized coaching. From I got a text message. Let's see who that's from. Is it a sign? Let's see. Someone commented on a Foursquare thing. Is that what this is? Oh, it's a huddle. It's not. Doesn't look good. Google Plus huddle. And I totally lost my train of. Oh yeah. So so I give people all the tools they need. Do meetup groups in person, so they can build their own communities. I can even tell them, hey, this is how you install forum software. You can do it yourself. Actually, I want this whole thing to be open source. Like my whole everything has been built up on. Well, now there's things I pay for, and you have to pay for hosting and stuff like that. But there's even free hosting out there. But I owe a lot of my life to open source software. We all do. I'm reading Here Comes Everybody right now. No, not Here Comes Everybody. Cognitive Surplus, which is a really good book. And Apache is open source. The software used to run, I'm pointing at this, it's not a website, but the software used to run website, that's open source. I gotta go to sleep. I'm obviously delirious making videos this long. We get another 12 minutes on top of 40 minutes. This is a freaking movie here. You guys are just kicking it with me. Well, I just wanted to spout off all this stuff that was rushing in my head for my own good, for your good. Hopefully you learn some stuff, whatever. But so, I'll give someone all the tools, technology, and knowledge they need to master whatever they want to do in life. Like that's it. And for free. I mean, it's all out there for free anyway. It's in libraries. Shit, like I can't lie. If I want some new knowledge on something, I'm gonna be selling to me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. That's who I'm selling to. You are me maybe 5, 10 years ago. Even if you're older than me, that's maybe, I don't know, whatever. But my point is if I wanna know the dating stuff, I don't buy a dating ebook. I don't do that. Actually, I bought an ebook the other day. There's a difference. I'm gonna take it back. So there you go. But I hit a BitTorrent and I just torrent it. Like, it's like, fuck it. Can I find it for free? Can I find something similar? Is there some old? I mean, that's what I do. Like, that's probably what you do too. How am I gonna try to sell something that I wouldn't buy? I guess. That's where I'm coming from. How would I sell something that I wouldn't buy? But what I would buy, and actually what I'm still paying for, and it's maybe this is how I know where I should charge, but Joe Polish has it's the Genius Network, and it's funny. I need to start listening to them every month. Maybe I'll start. I have a backlog of probably 20 or something, but I paid $30 a month to get an audio disc and transcript of him interviewing somebody awesome every month, and I still pay for it, and I pay for it just as a reminder to stay in gear. That's almost all I'm paying for. I'm paying $30 a month for a reminder. I get when I get home, I'll show you, maybe, if I remember. I don't know. I've shown it before, but I got a stack, and I haven't opened them. I've listened to a lot, but there's a lot I haven't listened to, and I pay, and I won't cancel, and I never want to cancel. It's a reminder to 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 persevere. You know, there's been months. This month is a lot of months for me lately. That's probably gonna change, but that's definitely gonna change. But there's been months where that $30 could have been some extra groceries, but instead, I'm eating sardines and bread because it was that important for me to to remember, just that reminder every month. Like, dude, you need to step it up. So I want to be spending 10, 100 times that every month on my education for this stuff. But um, I totally went way far away from. I had moved forward, then I went back, talking about the meetup groups. Oh, but anyway, so now you have the community you pay for, and then you have the more tailored one-on-one coaching, whether it's from me or from someone else within the community. And the community and the individual coaching is what will uh, be for sale in that particular business or that particular setup. I mean, and the goal is to get it, have everybody get the opportunity to get this information, because what I've put together, I wish someone gave me, 10, 15 years ago. If someone could have presented it to me in a way that was like, dude, you really need to do this, and I saw it and I was like, oh shit, yeah, it would, things would have been amazing. Like, I don't think it's amazing, that line, go to college, because I personally don't think that's amazing. That's the line a lot of people will give, but a lot of people aren't wealthy. A lot of people, aren't a lot of things. That's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, that's that. And the other component to this whole owning life stuff is I really want to create an app that gamifies life in a meaningful, life changing way. Not some gimmick for points, not something so people can market something to you with fucking coupon deals and all that. And that's why it's going to cost money. It's going to cost money because then you don't need the marketers. You don't need some third party way to make money off of us, off of the community, off of our membership. I mean, and it's funny, people pay for cable and then you still get hit with commercials, but that's why you pay for HBO. You pay for HBO for quality content. Well, I don't pay for HBO. I download it like you do probably. But I mean, but if you did pay for HBO, you pay for it for quality, commercial-free content. That's awesome, and that's what the site will deliver. But it'll be tailor-made. When you're a part of a community or you're getting one-on-one coaching, you're getting tailor-made stuff that should, something that you could have been fumbling around with for months, off of one hour phone call or something, that can just get handled because you're dealing with someone who has that level of expertise. So this video got crazy. I will dump all this. Well, yeah, I guess it's like 46 minutes because I said I started at 12, right? And there was just a brief, must be like 45 minutes. That's a baller ass. It is officially the longest video I've ever recorded. Oh, one last thing. Okay, one last thing for people who've watched it this far. I have decided to. I forgot about this. Well, I guess I wanted to hide it at the end of a long video. I meant for the long video to be like, I'd like 15, whatever. Anyway, I am going to make the Milltown Clan forums private again. But between now and whenever I do that, which won't be until, I mean, if you watch this, when it's uploaded, won't be for a few days. But I'm gonna make the forums private again, and there's gonna be a cost to get into the forums, the Milltown Clan forums. Oh, that's another component to the whole owning life thing. Not only do I, and I said it on the Milltown Clan video, and this model might change in time, but not only will there be individual people to connect with, but there will be clans, tribes that are within, that are attached to the Owning Life community that you can join that are, a tribe of a tribe. And to be honest, like I said, I want this thing to be open source. I want you to copy. I mean, I want you to be a part of my community and pay me money and whatever. But what 6 billion people in the world or whatever it is. There's it's mathematically impossible for me to reach every single one of them unless it's through a mutation of an idea. Like a lot of church stuff is or whatever. But then even church stuff, there is no one religion that all people believe in, and not that I'm creating a religion, but you get the analogy. So the reason I want this to be open source and stuff, I want it to mutate and spread. It will be, it'll be needed in different languages and different cultures. You might, I might lay down this groundwork, but you might see some crazy insight that I can't see, or I'm too stubborn or too old to see, or the times change, and I don't care about seeing it because I like it the way it is. I want you to take that and mutate it and make a lot of money with it. But my last little thing was the Milltown Clan forums will be going private. There'll be a cost to get in. I think the first set of costs will be for, so if you watch this and you're like, oh shit, I missed my chance to get in free for a while, so you'll have some weeks. So first, I'm just gonna make it private. So maybe 1 or 2 of you will get in. I don't know how many. It won't be a lot. There's 20 people on there now. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make it private, and then I just got a list of books. There's more books I want. I'm gonna try to find books from those $100 authors, $100 minds. I'm gonna post up a wish list on Amazon, and the first cost will be buy me a book. You can probably leave a message or something saying you bought it, and I will get you in the forums. That'd be the first thing. Second thing, after that will probably be just the monthly fee, wherever I started at, 16, 25, 67. I don't know. I've realized what the Milltown Clan actually is. I don't know. I guess I knew this before, but now I'm okay admitting it at the end of a 50-minute video or wherever we're at now. But what the Milltown Clan is this is my now I'm getting a little raw and unfiltered. I got to talk for 50 minutes to get a little loose. But it's my martial arts, my true martial arts academy. That martial arts isn't about fighting. I don't know if martial arts is I like martial arts. Maybe martial arts is a good word, because you're whether it's marketing, it's a battle, whether it's whatever it is you're doing. But this is my true martial arts school. So I'll have Black Horse Taichi, where I'm teaching a system and a style of Taichi, Taichi push hands and all that, and I want that to get really big and whatever. But this Milltown Clan thing is going to be my school, where I drop the real scientific knowledge, the knowledge of my style basically, like my style that is truly, that I can say this is mine. And I'll be looking for people who are probably interested in the Chinese culture, martial arts, stuff like that. Maybe not. And this is my last little bit, and then I gotta go to sleep. It was the longest, craziest video ever. But how's this battery still? Oh, okay. Let me wrap it up. The battery is about to die. I have more for tomorrow, but it's basically the whole Milltown Clan idea is to create a life, a dream life, and create an identity for yourself who is exactly who you want to be, which might not be who you are now, and manufacture that and just live in a dream world that you created for yourself. That's my style.
That's the style I want to teach. So the whole, I don't know if branding is the right word, but the brand and all that. So you can, like, every minute, every waking minute of your existence is what you want it to be. As much as you can. I don't want to get all hippy dippy secret with it, but there you go. So longest video. You just watched the longest Milltown kid video ever. Congratulations. Um, yeah, hurry up, jump on the Milltown Clan forums while you can for free if you're early, or cheap, for the price of a book. And that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna really start putting a lot of work into automating just about everything. So I'm about to cut my no more Taichi classes during the week. I'm just gonna do my Sunday thing and seminars, because that will maximize the amount of people I'm exposed to and how much money I get for being exposed to them. And I'm gonna be doing that with a lot of things. So I, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wig out and go to the hospital this time. I think I'm gonna take off. If you want to jump on the plane early, by all means. Maybe it won't be for a little while, but the earlier you jump on, the better chance you have of securing a seat, I guess. So that's it. See you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not editing this tonight. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.